And then right here. And looking back. Thank you.
And John down here?
Yeah, I'm really excited. It was a long journey to get here, and it's a really special film. I'm working with my longtime pal, Chris Weitz. So this is really cool for us because he gave me my start in showbiz, my big time showbiz. So this is really cool.
Thank you.
And right here, sir. And a couple more. And last.
It's really about a family trying to protect each other the best they can, and having a stranger in the house, kind of ruin what they want, ruin the relationships that they have. So what do I hope they take away? If there's anything beyond that, maybe it's just thinking a little bit more about where we're going, and also our mental state as it relates to tech. I'm not sure whether we should be scared of the tech necessarily, but I know that we should probably be thinking more about the consequences than we currently are, because it's also fun and convenient. It's really easy to not think about it and to allow it access to every part of our lives. But and I think we are all sharing in a little bit of that anxiety, and I think that's where the movie is succeeding, is sort of tapping into that energy.
Fear is finishing your job. Last night I get home and I'm missing like 300 photos.
Chris had written the script, and he said, "I want you to do this. I'm emailing you." I read it on my iPhone in Hawaii on the beach, and was very excited. It was a lot of things that I've been thinking about myself.
Perfect. These guys are
Right over here, please. All right.
I had a really good time working with Chris and everyone involved, and it's been a long road to get to this moment. So I'm really looking forward to seeing the final results. I'm hoping that it will knock people out of their seats. I think it probably will. Marcus is he's kind of the essence of venality, I mean, all he cares about is the stuff. He just wants the money. He wants to be comfortable, He's been doing this a long time. He's at a point in his life where he just wants to sit back, relax, and enjoy his wealth, especially if he can garner more of it, And it was a fun character to play in that regard.
And right next to him, please. And then next to, I think I'm next to him, I'm not sure. Thank you.
Chris Weitz is a joy to work with, as a filmmaker, as a director, as a writer, and particularly for me as an actor. To work with Chris as a director it was just a pleasure. Most of us have got into this business because it's fun, and he kept it fun. And I think that the audience will react to that. I mean, when you have fun making a movie like this, I think the audience will feel what went into it in that way. John he's a wonderful talent, and he knows what he's doing. And when you're working with someone like that, they say that tennis is a great metaphor. You need someone across the net that's going to hit it back hard, And we had fun. And, he's as good as it gets. So it was a pleasure to be out there batting the ball back and forth with John Cho. It's a computer-generated entity that is now in your home and has enormous power and is able to manipulate things physically as well as emotionally and psychologically. It can be terrifying.
Just a couple more.
I think what makes Aya scary is she can be super powerful. She cannot be controlled, but I really like her because she can also be helpful and really help human resources.
John, right here. And both of you looking right here.
It was really fun, very great experience. But what I really liked is the advice it gave me. My favorite piece of advice was never look in the camera, which I'm doing right now.
Lovely smile.
I'm so excited. Chris Weitz wrote and directed something really special. This is a really awesome movie about family and technology, and it's going to be really cool. People are going to love this. I think what makes Aya so terrifying is we invite her in, and this movie, the setting, it could just happen at the day after tomorrow. It's already happening. It's just a little bit more insidious, and Aya is also terrifying because she knows exactly what she wants. And I mean, when I scroll through my Instagram feed and that thing I was thinking about 2 hours ago just pops up, it really is directing my life in a way that I don't even realize it's directing my life. So that's what's terrifying. There was this one scene that I love shooting. It was with John Cho, Keith, David, and myself. And I just loved hearing their stories. Keith told this really great story about how he learned French by doing this movie one time back in the 70s. I'm like, wow, what a great storytelling. And David's also a lot of fun, really smart, really kind, really collaborative. Loved working with David.
There we go. You got it right there. And again, thank you.
I'm so excited for audiences to finally see it. I've been holding my breath a little bit because I've been so afraid of AI the last 2 years, but I haven't been able to tell everybody why it's so scary. I think it's so worrisome because this feels like it can actually happen today, and might have already, quite honestly, but it feels like a very real story. It's a cautionary tale, and this is definitely a real world that we're in.
Couple more like this. And that smile. Great, thank you.
I hope audiences have a really great night at the theater. I hope they go with a great group of friends, and I hope that they get scared and they have a good time and they rethink their relationship with technology and maybe stop using some internet assistance. She can do your bills, she can do your taxes, she can handle your communication with insurance. As a 21-year-old college student, I definitely need a lot of the things that she can do. But then once you think about how it teaches itself, and as it watches us and learns from our human behaviors, it gets a little too human, it gets a little too real.
And right over here, please.
It feels great to be here, and I started writing this during the pandemic, and this was before ChatGPT 3 even came out, and so some of the things that I was making up for the AI to do seemed really fanciful to me at the time, but all of those things are actually possible now. I think we're seeing the world that this movie predicted coming to pass, which is creepy and strangely satisfying. AI offers all kinds of incredible possibilities, from curing diseases to making everybody's lives easier. We just don't know what the technology is going to be capable of, and it's already proven to be kind of out of the understanding of the people who created themselves. So I'm not really down on AI per se. It's just horror movies are a great way to think safely about the social anxieties that things like technology produce. And so this thing that starts as a very pleasant and wonderful thing turns bad in the way that technology has a way of doing.
And both of you straight ahead.
And gentlemen, right here, please. Thank you.
I hope that it helps them think about how they're going to adopt this really powerful new technology in their lives.
Ready? Over here to your left, please. All together. Great. Thank you.
And right next to her. And then we're going to go, okay, 1, 2, and 3, 4. Thank you. And looking right here, please.